Well, hi, everybody. It's this week's episode of Ask Rad. And as you can see, we're going to be using Angel Tarot cards for the messages of the week. But before we get to that, I did have to say, Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm in my green. Even my banner on Facebook and YouTube is green. And I also wanted to point out that from Guardian Angel Tarot cards, we have some decidedly St. Patrick's Day like cards. And so whenever I think about St. Patrick's Day, I always think about these two cards from Guardian Angel Tarot cards. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. And for those of you in Ireland, remember I will be in Ireland in June, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so let's put these away. So again, for the week of March 18th through the 24th, we're using Angel Tarot cards. Top of the morning to you, Wendy. All right, here we go. Hey, Bridget. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, we're ready to focus. March 18th through the 24th. And here we go. All right. So, okay, so this is a week, this looks like a week about relationships, everybody. So keep in mind that might be romantic relationships. It might be relationships with coworkers, relationships with friends, family. So kind of keep that in mind. So the first card for Monday, Tuesday is Two of Earth, Two of Earth. Now, this is one of those too much going on kind of cards. It's a more challenging energy than others. You'll see here we have a fairy, and she is trying to balance two coins while she's flying, and could fly right into the tree. Which we're cancel, clear, deleting that no one's going to fly into a tree. But this is a card of a lack of balance. And so you could be in a relationship that lacks balance. Maybe it's a situation where you're in a relationship with somebody else who lacks balance. Maybe your partner works too much and therefore doesn't spend enough time with you, doesn't spend enough time being focused on you. That could be the situation, but definitely a lack of balance Monday, Tuesday. Now that gets some fixing on Wednesday, Thursday. The card is Knight of Water, Knight of Water. And you'll notice the card says the need to balance emotions. And so I think Wednesday, Thursday, we start to see a little bit of healing from this Monday, Tuesday energy. Wednesday, Thursday, we start to have some, maybe we have a very emotional conversation with someone that where the relationship is lacking balance. And by the time we get to the weekend, things are much, much better. It's the Lover's card. Definitely a follow-on from Knight of Water. The Lover's card is a card that does talk about making choices from the heart, and so perhaps some choices get made in your relationship with someone else, and those choices get made from the heart, and also are emotions that you can trust. So whatever kind of comes out of this weekend, you can trust it. You can definitely trust it. So for those of you who are just joining us, we just did the angel messages for the week for March 18th through the 24th. So if you missed those messages, that's no problem. This will post on Instagram, it'll post on Facebook, it'll post on YouTube at the end of the broadcast, and then you can just go back to the beginning and see what you might have missed for the angel messages of the week. All right? Okay. So before we get started, I did want to tell you about my next two live events. I am doing a lot of live events in 2019. And the first one that is coming up is April 13th through the 14th, and it is my brand new Angel Oracle certification course. Now, this will be the first time I've ever taught this class. It's happening in Denver, Colorado. It is filling up really fast. So if you are interested in this, you might want to go sign up with Shining Lotus. You'll find a link in my events on Facebook or inside this video. But I'm super excited about this. This is my angel communication course, and where I teach you how to talk to your angels and work with angels for healing and for bringing joy into your life. Now, the next event that I have coming up is going to be at Omega, and it's May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and I am teaching for only the second time ever my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course live and in person at Omega. Now, this will be my first time to teach at Omega, so I am super, super jazzed about that. It's in Rhinebeck, New York, and so that is coming up May 3rd, 4th, and 5th at Omega. Again, you can find this event in links to in this video, and you can also find it on my events page on Facebook. And also, we have some super exciting news. My brand new website, which is super califragilistic, deliciously beautiful. Much, much thanks to Chelsea Clark for having created the most beautiful website, is about to go live. So we're very excited about that. It's been a long road. It's taken months to create it, but it's got all kinds of magical things on it. So stay tuned for more information on that. All right, so let's get to the reading part. Let's see. Okay, so let's look at this. So Lynn says, I would love a message about my son and his partner. They just moved this week across Canada. Things were bumpy along the travel, and upon arrival, will things smooth out? Well, wow. So the angel messages for the week for Lynn's son certainly makes sense. So I would take a look at the angel messages of the week and say Monday, Tuesday, things might still be a little bumpy, still trying to get things to work out. But then Wednesday through the weekend, things get all better, all much happier. But just for grins and giggles, let's just stick with the reading from Angel Tarot cards, since we're looking at angel messages for the week for Lynn as having great relevancy to her son and his partner. 2 and 1. Okay. And so, yeah, Ace of Earth, great opportunities, great and wonderful opportunities. They are going to a place where magical things will happen for them. Okay, there you go, Lynn. Okay, so hide current comment. Okay, hi, Instagrammers. How you doing? So Pat Valinsky says that she is open to any message that I might have for her. So Pat, then let's go to, let me put that away. Let's just go to Archangel Power Tarot cards for Pat. And let's see. Okay, for Pat, we have 7 of Ariel, 7 of Ariel. So a lot of people don't like one of the key words to this card. It's the P word, patience. And some people have challenges with that, but you know what? It's like, this is a card of seeds well planted. It means that whatever that you have created, whatever you're working on, it is going to go where you want it to go. It's just going to take a little bit more time. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, right? And I bet there's some of you out there who said, Radley, are you going to really launch your new website in Mercury retrograde? Well, let me tell you a little bit about that. A friend of mine and student named Andrew Barker pulled to my attention a video today. And it was this young man, clearly very smart astrologer, talking about Mercury retrograde and how that, and I've always said this, the key to getting through Mercury retrograde successfully is working with it, not against it. And what Mercury retrograde does, especially in Pisces, is it requires us to slow down. The Titanic video, yes, Love and Light and Magic, that one. And it talks about the need for us to slow down, because we're moving too fast. And Love and Light Magic called it the Titanic video because he references the Titanic, because the Titanic, which, by the way, that accident happened during a Mercury retrograde. And the captain of that ship got six messages warning them about icebergs and to slow down. But he listened instead to the company that owned the ship and forged on just as fast as he could so they wouldn't be late. And right? So slow down, Pat. Let it be okay. It's just going to take a little bit more time, but you're going to get there. All right? All right, cool. So that's that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That sounds like something's wrong. Okay, sometimes the messages on my software stop. Let's see. Let's see. So Sherry says, hi, Red. I would love a reading from my angels. I know they're here around me. I can hear very low whispering, and I've seen signs in certain activities last week. So please, can you tell me what they're trying to tell me? Sure, Sherry. So one of the things that I would suggest that you do in that kind of situation, that's really great, Sherry, that you're hearing the low whisperings and you're seeing the signs. So bravo on you. Yay. I'm just going to hide your message. So bravo for you, yay. That's a really great thing. That means that you really are tuning in and you just kind of need a little nudge, a little push to get to the next place. So one of the things that I would suggest that you try is automatic writing. It's one of the things that I really love. For learning to talk to angels. I'm going to be talking about that in my Angel Oracle certification course when I teach it all over the country, or world, really. I'm going to Ireland to teach it. And so really, really like that as a way. So all you have to do is sit down and just say, dear angels, how are you? What's going on? But you just don't stop. I mean, I literally was teaching this to a 12-year-old 2 weeks ago, and he got it like that. Okay. And so you just don't stop. Just keep writing and knowing that the message that you get next is from your angels. So you say, hi, angels, what's going on? And they'll say, we love you so much and we just want to talk to you. Well, that's great. What would you like to tell me? And just keep writing and don't question it. Don't question it. Okay. So so for Sherry, let's pull a card for Sherry. Since this is about her guardian angels, we'll use guardian angel tarot cards. Okay. For Sherry. Stephanie is saying automatic writing is great fun, and she's right. Hi, Steph. Okay. 2 and 1. Let's see what we have here. Oh, almost got them. So Stephanie, Sherry, 10 of action. So possibly working too hard, possibly trying to accomplish too much at once. You can see this poor little girl, look at all of the things that she's trying to do just by herself. My goodness, that is too much. So too much. So watch it, try to delegate, try to get other people to help you wherever possible, and automatic writing for talking to your angels. Okay, so I think your angels are trying to tell you, pull back a little bit, you're doing too much. Okay. All right, let's see. GK says, hi, Rad, pull a card for my daughter, Ginny, please. Ginni, Ginny. Okay, so just for grins and giggles and fun, for Ginny, we're going to pull a card from Fairy Tarot cards, okay? So here we go. So balance. The card for Ginny is balance. All right, balance. So take everyone's input into consideration. Now, this card again, also this card says, take your time. There's no rush. You don't have to be in a hurry. Now, is anybody starting to notice a theme here? There's a theme going on, and so it's like, find some balance. Take your time. Don't rush. Just let things happen naturally. Let things happen naturally. I have another computer over here that you can't see, and I created the wallpaper for it, and it's beautiful daffodils, and it says, "Watch your thoughts." Watch your thoughts. So sometimes when our minds run rampant, that is not good. And so gotta keep things zen-ish. Okay, so back to Facebook. Let's see. Slow down, got it. Rebecca says, I got it. Chloe, so Chloe says, hey, Rad, I will see you in Denver. Oh, yay, excellent. I'm so excited, so am I. Will you just pull a general card for me? Sure, absolutely. So, well, we haven't used Animal Tarot cards yet today, so let's pull a card for Chloe from Animal Tarot cards. Oh, great card. Three of Summer. Three of Summer. Now, Chloe, I don't know where you are, but I know that this is a scene that I would like to be seeing right now because I'm tired of snow. We want it to stop snowing. I'm sure Californians would like it to stop raining. But this is a card of great celebration, great happiness. It can be things like graduation or getting engaged or getting married or birth announcements, promotions, anything that's really happy, joyful, positive. This is a great card for to tell you that something really great is coming your way. And I'll see you in Denver. Okay, so let's hide that one. Okay, so let's see. Three of Summer is one of my favorites. Yes. Shimmer 414, could I please get a card? Yes, Shimmer 414. Okay, so where shall I go now? I think I'm going to go back to Archangel Power Tarot cards for Shimmer. Here we go. Shimmer. Okay, here we go. So Page of Gabriel. This is also a really great card. So we're getting very positive cards for the most part. This is a card about following your passion and how important that is. It's a wonderful opportunity that comes your way. It is blessed by Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, who comes in this coppery color. Archangel Gabriel is all about communication, is the patron archangel for writers, entertainers, speakers, anyone that communicates. This is also a card. Archangel Gabriel is also the archangel of the Annunciation, and so that's how she gets attached to creativity so closely. So anything that's creative, follow your passions, follow what you want to do with your life. Okay, so back to Facebook. Okay, come on, Facebook, wake up. There we go. So this is Mark. And Mark says, hey, Rad, will you pull a general card for me? Thank you. Absolutely. So for Mark, I'm going to go back to Angel Tarot cards. And let's see what we have for Mark. So this card is Eight of Air. So this is a card that talks about when we are in the illusion of being trapped in a situation. And so this card wants you to know that you're not really trapped, that we all have free will, and there is a way out of the situation that is making you unhappy. It's just a matter of focusing on it and dropping that illusion. Now, what did I say a little bit earlier? I talked about how I said how I have a wallpaper on my other computer over here that says "Watch your thoughts." So, in fact, I just posted something on my personal page that was really relevant, that basically said it was Abraham Hicks, and it was, always stop your negative thoughts and refocus on positive, because that which you put your attention towards is what you bring in. Now, that is a big generalization of what it actually said. That is not a perfect quote, but this card really wants you to charge ahead, take charge of your life, move ahead. See, this unicorn is galloping away from the other unicorns in the background who are just standing still. That is an image meant to say, leave behind that which no longer serves us, that which no longer serves us. So let's put that card away. Thanks, Mark. It's nice to see a guy. We don't have a whole lot of guys watching this, which is cool. It's great, but it's just nice that every once in a while see a guy. Angela says, happy St. Patrick's Day. Karen says, I love Abraham. I know, right? Jeez. Okay, so back to Instagram. Helm Gel says, never had the luck to get a message live, maybe today. Looks like it is today. Helm Gels. Okay. Okay, it's still working. Okay, so for you, I'm going to go to Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And okay. 3 and 1. Okay. So for you, we have this great card of Four of Abundance. Four of Abundance. Now, Four of Abundance is a card that talks about the need, oh God, here we go again, balance. Balance again. So it's a card where we are either spending too much money or being spendthrifts. It can be other kinds of energy. It's giving too much of yourself or not giving enough. Wherever the energy is out of balance, that's what this card Four of Abundance talks about. In its truest sense, it is about looking at your relationship with money and making sure that that is healthy and balanced for you. And but it can be any kind of energy that you are giving out, that you are coming back, that is coming back to you, and making sure that those two things are in balance. So someone, it flew by, I didn't see who, said, tell us how to find balance. So my manager of miracles, the person on my team who helps me run my company, is laughing hysterically that someone asked me how to find balance, since I am terrible at it. I am terrible at it, but I am trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how to have balance in my life. And one of the things that I do is I make a lot of lists. There are lists all over the place. And I just try to look at the list and go, okay, what is the thing that absolutely has to happen today? And for everything that absolutely has to happen today that is work, I also put something on that list that is balance of my life. Now, it might be simply say, do your prayers and meditations. Well, that's good. It might say, just walk around the block and talk to your angels. Hey, Pat. It can be anything like that, but try to create a list that's every other thing is something you do for yourself, even if it's small, even if it's, I get a bonbon today. It's really important. Boogie is saying, love yourself. You know what? It's right. And being out of balance can sometimes be a situation where we are not loving ourselves enough. It was me, Cooch Puppy. Love Instagram names. I just love Instagram names. So we sort of took a pause there. I want to take this moment for all of us to just send prayers and meditations of healing to everyone in Christchurch, New Zealand. It was a really, really horrible terrorist attack there, if you hadn't heard, although you kind of have to be really off the grid to not have heard. So for all of those in New Zealand and all of those around the world who have been the victims of some kind of violence or some kind of treachery, let's just go ahead and all agree to send angel healing, Archangel Azrael, the whom God helps is what his name means, and Azrael is the Archangel of comfort and compassion. And so we ask that Archangel Azrael bring comfort and compassion to all of those in New Zealand and all who are hurting wherever they are. All right, so back to questions. Okay. Let's go. Whoa, where'd it go? Sorry, guys. Sometimes these go by so fast, it's really hard to catch them sometimes. So Lynn says, hi, Redley, would you please pull a card for me? Yeah, everybody just wants general cards today, which is totally groovy by me. So animal tarot cards, okay? And let's see what we have for Lynn. Here we go, Lynn. So Six of Summer. Six of Summer is a card that is about childhood, kind of, in a lot of ways. So it might be that it's time to revisit some things from childhood. Now, that does not mean either romanticizing the past, remembering the past better than it actually was, or I like to use the word horribilizing the past, which means remembering the past in a worse way than it actually was. But look at remembering the past clearly, and thinking about how that might be affecting you right now. Now, also, I think of this card, because of the childhood aspect, as getting in touch with your inner child as well. So Lynn, if you've not been really in touch with your inner child lately, then you might want to do that. I wear my inner child on the outside of my body. So anyway, but a lot of people don't, including my husband, who swears he doesn't have an inner child. His words, not mine. So anyway, but so focusing on your inner child. Okay, so let's let that one go. Hi, Tina, welcome. She says she's new here. Well, welcome. We've got like 500 people watching right now, so you're not alone. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's grab that one. Karen White. Oh, that was clever, Karen. K. Dot, because Karen White would be a name that might be really hard to get. And so that was a really clever thing you did in order to get your name. Good for you. I've been struggling with depression and anxiety. Can the angels help with that in any way? Yes. So first, so let's okay, so for people struggling with depression, anxiety, worry, maybe you're like Mark earlier and you feel trapped, here is an Archangel prescription that any of you who are going through that particular situation can help get the angels to assist you, okay? So, an Archangel prescription, just think of it as 4 archangels, one to the left front of you, one to the right front of you, one to the left back of you, and one to the right back of you, and that you're standing in the middle, Okay, so you would ask these archangels for their assistance every day. Okay, so it's not just like, I wish it was so easy as to just go, angels help me for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work that way. So you would want to do this on a daily basis. And so to the left back, I always like to put Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, and so I do. His name means "he who is like God." I like to put him in the back left because he has a sword of light, and he uses that light. And I always ask that he use that sword of light in front of me and back of me, to the left, to the right, above, below, to sever any energetic connections to things that no longer serve me. And that can be things that are making you sad, or it can be the depression itself or the anxiety itself, to sever those connections. To the right back, it just makes absolute perfect sense that we're going to put Archangel Jophiel, the beauty of God. And she comes in this fuchsia pink color. It's Jophiel. You may not have heard of Jophiel, but she lifts our thoughts. She beautifies everything. She makes everything more beautiful. The way we see things, the way we think about things, the way we perceive things. And so she can help clean up our thoughts. I like to call her the Archangel of rose-colored glasses, but I mean that in a really positive way. It's like she takes that fuchsia color and puts it in front of your eyes and makes everything seem more beautiful. Now, to the left front, we're going to put Archangel Uriel, because Archangel Uriel, the light of God, one of the things that he does is that he is, first of all, the Archangel of Epiphany. He's the Archangel of emotional healing. But he's also the archangel of to help us transform our lives. And a lot of people who have depression or anxiety really need to transform their lives. They need their lives to change. And so we're going to put Uriel to the left front, and to the right front, we're going to put Raphael. Archangel Raphael, whom God heals. And the reason I'm doing that is because sometimes anxiety, depression, these can be a physical thing. There's a physical health issue that's also a part of it. And so we want your Raphael, who's also somewhat known for emotional healing, to be there for us for any part of this where that is a physical aspect that is creating the anxiety or the depression. So again, for people who are feeling a challenge about depression, anxiety, Archangel prescription, Michael to the left back, Jophiel to the right front, Uriel to the left front, Raphael to the right front. Okay? All right, so hopefully we got a lot of people with that one. Michael saying, thanks so much. Okay, another guy. We have guys today. Yay. So I hope that's very helpful to you, my dear. Okay, so let's go. Let's grab Barbara Jean. I have dreams of people that have passed with messages. Cool. These dreams are people of my past and dream of their loved ones passing. Are these dreams from angels telling me something? Let me read that again. I have dreams of people that have passed with messages. These dreams are people of my past and dream of their loved ones passing. Are these dreams from angels telling me something? I don't think I quite understand what you're saying with the part of these dreams are people of my past and dream of their loved ones passing. So are you saying that you're dreaming of people who have passed, who are dreaming of their loved ones passing? I'm not quite sure I get that. So what do I want to do? So here's what we're going to do, Barbara. I am going to grab Talking to Heaven, which I put on my desk because I just somehow knew that we were going to need it. This is a deck by James Von Prague, and it is one of my favorites. I love this deck for getting messages from people who have passed over. So what I want you to do, Barbara, is I want you to think about the last person from your past who has passed over that you dreamt about. Whoever that was, if it was your mom, your dad, a cousin, a friend, someone who passed over that you recently dreamed about, and we're going to get a message from them from talking to heaven. So I just love these cards. Part of the reason I love them is I am a really good medium. I just don't like doing the work. And so this feels like getting mediumship messages in a very angelic way. Not that mediumship readings aren't angelic in and of themselves. It's just I like it better this way. Okay. And you know what? It's like, oh, Tammy just said my dad. You know what? It's like, so for anybody who has someone passed over that's really on your mind right now, looking a lot like a lot of dads right now, consider this a reading for you, okay? The universe is big and powerful and magical, and it can do a reading for more than one person at once. So here we go. 2 and 1. Okay. Okay, so the first card is we are soulmates. We are soulmates. So let's clean up anybody's confusion on that. So a soulmate relationship does not have to be a romantic relationship. Your mom can be a soulmate to you, and yes, you can have more than one soulmate. Okay, so what this card is saying is this person who has passed over is one of your soulmates, They also want you to know that their mind is free now. Their mind is free. And so I always think about this as the ultimate freedom, right? The absolute ultimate freedom from that which is painful, that which hurt, that which was challenging. You know, it's like they are whole now, they are happy now, they are at peace now. Their mind and their hearts and souls are free. And they would just want you to remember me by the happy memories we created. Remember me by the happy memories that we created. Sheila's saying, Mama was my soulmate. Yeah, see? Absolutely. And you can have more than one. All right? You can have more than one. So that person you're thinking of is your soulmate. They are free now. And they want you to remember them by the happy memories. This might mean that you are accidentally beating yourself up by remembering negative things maybe you wish you hadn't done, things that you wish they hadn't done. Don't think about that. Remember the happy memories instead. Okay? So see, I'm so happy I have these cards nearby so that we could do that. Okay, folks, so we are basically out of time. Once again, I do want to just let you know I have 2 live events coming up. I have a lot of live events this year. I'm going to be at Crapallo 1440, the Infinity Foundation. I'm going to be in Europe at Engel Congress. I'm just going to be all over the place. But the next one is April 13th and 14th in Denver, where I will be teaching my Angel Oracle certification course for the very first time. It is filling up really fast. So if you want to do this class, if you want to learn how to talk to your angels, get messages from your angels, read the signs, and have a relationship where you can manifest with angelic help, here it is. You asked for it. I created it. And then next, on May 3rd, 4th, and 5th at Omega in Rhinebeck, New York, I'm going to be teaching my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. Now, keep in mind, this is not the old CACR, Certified Angel Card Reader course that I taught with another author in the past. This is a totally different course. This is a course that takes it will teach you the basics from the CACR course, but then it takes you to a whole nother realm. This is like the advanced class. I've only taught it live once ever before. I'm teaching it live again at Omega, so check that out. All right, everyone. I hope you have a magical week. Remember, if Monday and Tuesday is a little bumpy, don't worry. It'll get better. We know that. And keep on keeping on, riding out the Mercury retrograde. It'll all be cool. All right. Love you guys. Have a magical week.